Hi everybody, I'm Roger from spiritualonline.org. Early on today, we channeled through this wonderful meditation that was to do with putting your soul into a very receptive state so you could elevate yourself to receive higher spiritual activations, both the personal energetic healing and also to help with your own ascension to download more things from the spiritual world. So I haven't edited out the quiet moments in this because I think it's very powerful as it is, and for you to just to take that extra few minutes during this download to bring the activation to its fullest and its most potential. So enjoy, sit back, relax, and just before we go into it, maybe take yourself through a process of opening up your chakras, light a candle, light some incense, some sage, and here we go. Cheers for now. So we're in this perpetual flow from above our crown chakra, coming down through our being, then right down into the depths of Mother Earth, and then circling back up through our being and back out into the cosmos like this beautiful lemnis skate, like a figure 8 of perpetual flow. Now, initially I want you to allow yourself to extend upwards through your crown and imagine that you are flowing, expanding into far distant reaches of the cosmos, just allowing yourself to stream into far distances, knowing that we're always connected. Imagine that you're streaming in all directions, and in doing so on the astral plane, astral also referring to the stars, reconnecting or re-energizing with each of these star beings and star wisdom that is available to us. Just extending out a little bit further, and then the flow will bring us back down gradually, pulling ourselves back down through the crown, back into, now we're just going to go into the depths of our heart. So now coming into the depths of our heart, and just being still within our heart. And now realizing that if we go deeper into our heart, we go to a place which reflects and mirrors the great cosmos, and that within ourselves is or are the seeds of broader cosmic existence, as above, so below. If we go within ourselves deeply enough, we go through the portals, which then allow us back out into the wider universe. And this explains the saying that heaven is within us, that we are a microcosm of the macrocosm. As we go inward into our heart and then further inward again, we find that there is infinite space just within our own being. Now, for a few minutes, I want you to concentrate on a theme of quietness, that your soul is entering a period of quietness. And just hold your sense of thought on any aspect of quietness within your soul. It is you are preparing your soul for a deep, deep listening, sensitizing your soul to receive the subtle frequencies of the sentient world the sentient thoughts from higher spiritual guides through the quietness of the soul and the quietness of the mind. Hold yourself in this theme of quietness. Stay in quietness for another minute or two. And then just be aware of why this may be our exercise for now. What is it that is happening around us? Quiet soul. One aspect of a quiet soul is that it is essentially letting go. So you can imagine your soul in its quietness is letting go of circumstances and perceptions which do not serve you, allowing that to fall away, for it is not you. As your soul enters quietness, it may also quietly expand, because it is more free to expand on a broader plane of being. As your soul expands in quietness, your guides may transmit on differing frequencies to you and find the bandwidth which best suits. As we quieten the soul, we relinquish the burden of life and our daily tasks and hand them over back to the quantum field of Earth. In the quietness, we are free from the burden. And then we are free to receive. Now imagine that with you are your guardian angel, and behind them the archangels, and above them higher hierarchies of the angelic world. And within the peacefulness and the restfulness and the quietness of your soul, it is more receptive to the gifts of light and the gifts of receptive understanding that they may exchange with you as your soul is in a state of receptivity, as distinct from a busy state of projection. And layer upon layer of light frequencies may therefore rest upon the quietness of your soul, and your soul may absorb them more readily, just as you may digest food more readily with a digestive system that is not distressed. And this quietness of soul may now permeate your whole physical body, allowing for these corrective forces to work within you. And the power of the quietness of the soul is such that even injuries may heal themselves more readily as your body is in an overall state of receiving and correction and adjustment. You may picture yourself healing and being healed in whichever capacity your body would prefer. We're just allowing that frequency to work within our soft tissue, into our muscles and flesh. Now being shown by our angel that now to accelerate the healing is for us now to imagine that we are elevating our thought and our soul into the light. That our soul is literally ascending now into the light, whilst our physical body remains relaxed and in a state of quietness, even to the state of relative sleep, whilst our soul elevates and floats just outside of our physical body. And then floats upwards in terms of frequency, like an ascending cloud or ascending steam. Just allowing your soul light to stream upwards. And waiting above in a place of light are a number of beings, including Mother Mary, who is helping to bestow the soft feminine frequency, the divine feminine frequency, onto the earth. And while the masculine forces still play out in conflict and wars upon the earth, your task is to absorb these frequencies of the divine feminine from the spiritual world. Absorb as much as your soul can absorb in its quiet, restive state. And these forces of the divine feminine also have a healing effect and a rejuvenating effect, which will soon resonate back into your physical body. But for now, we're in a receptive place in a spiritual realm of light, receiving from Mother Mary, receiving from Mother. There's also an Egyptian high priestess, a goddess who may be described as Athena, and other beings that we could describe as aspects of the divine feminine, working together to help heal the earth, to bring gentleness and peace and love into the earth, especially at this time. And whilst you are in the presence of these spiritual beings, whilst you are absorbing their frequencies, you are still connected to the earth plane, which is in turn drawing these frequencies through you and downward into the material world and down into the heart of our Earth Mother. Allowing these frequencies to work through you in your own softness without trying to exert any perception, but just receiving any images of these spiritual beings, along with any messages, any healing, any wisdom. Now what I have here is an image of these collective beings waiting to release what we would consider the doves of peace from their world into the physical world. But what they require now is the effort of human beings to prepare and open and protect the vertex or the portal from their world to our world through our intention and goodwill. So as a collective, we may focus and imagine that there is a clear portal of light for these doves of peace from the spiritual world down through the turbulent, otherwise turbulent, energetic landscape of Earth, the astral Earth, into our world. We are projecting a portal that is clear, that is safe, that is pure, like a vertex right down from spiritual heights to our earth plane. And literally onto our battlefields. And now I'm picturing a collective, a bigger collective of spiritual people, including ourselves on this high plane, joining hands in a circle symbolically. And within the center of the circle are these powerful geometric crystalline forms of light, which are now beaming down through this portal into the earth world. And these doves are literally spiritual beings like messengers or angels, threading and providing the pathway for this energy through the realms of existence to our physical earth. Just imagine wave upon wave of frequency through this portal, and more light streaming down from even higher hierarchies. Some of you may perceive different waves of colour coming through. And it is now as if the people, the beings who are in this circle of which we are part of, are now just starting to move in a circular motion in unison. And as this circle gains momentum, it gains a spiraling energy to accentuate the flow of peace and love and calmness into the earth. So once more, just feeling a sense of peace and calmness and quietness. And now allowing ourselves to descend once more from this place of light. And this time as we descend, it is like the light extends uniformly all the way back down to where we physically sit. And we continue to allow this light to flow down through us and down through our feet into Mother Earth. Once more, just be aware of your breath, using some deeper breathing now to anchor yourself back down to the earth plane, back into your body, back into your hands and feet, whilst the light is still pouring down through you. And pouring still down into Mother Earth and resonating across the earth plane.